share some things about how I feel. I make mistakes all the time. If there's proof that I get hate, a slut, and saying that I'm with all these boys, and I will admit whenever it seems to listen to me, and they didn't need me anymore. It just really disgusts me. What's up guys, it's Danielle here and I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to make a quick little talking video for you guys and kind of just share some things about how I feel. I don't really say the truth about things, but just kind of, some things I want to address and say. Kind of let you guys know how I really feel. And not really just me, how I really feel, but a lot of people really feel, I would say, because I feel like I'm not the only one. I feel like a lot of people feel this way. So yeah, let's get on with the video. But before we do that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell, and let's get on with the video. First things first, this video is kind of just me letting you guys know how I feel. So I just kind of wanted to talk about a couple things that I feel like you guys don't really understand. You guys need to understand that you don't. So I kind of just want to address some of those things really. Okay, so first things firstly, I'm not sure if it will be as big when this video goes up because drama kind of does die out with everyone. As everyone knows about the James and Tati drama, I don't really I'm gonna sit comfortable. I don't really like to get involved with other people's drama or anything. It's never really been my thing because I don't think it's my place to talk and really go in and talk about other people. But in this, I feel like I need to because I feel like it's just getting way out of hand. Literally every boy YouTuber and every boy person that's on social media with the following is literally coming out with videos right now.
James Charles tried to turn me gay. James Charles did this to me.
And I'm just like, okay, I don't think he did this to every single boy on social media. Whatever. When I'm looking at all of the stuff that's going on, it's almost the same exact thing with me. He's going through the same thing that I go through all the time. Definitely not some of it, but just really how everyone is kind of going after him. They're unfollowing, unsubscribing to him, everything. And I mean, of course, if you want to unsubscribe to someone or unfollow someone, that's fine. That's your decision. It's your page. You can follow, you can unfollow, you don't have to follow anyone. It's your choice. You're such a supporter of someone. Why are you unfollowing about things that other people are saying about him? Because there's so many different stories to one thing, and this kind of honestly just goes to everyone. Literally a different story to everything, and you guys always just judge people on the first thing you hear. I don't know what happened because it's not like I hang out with James Charles on a daily, just like Tati did, but Tati came out with this video right after she was mad at something for James did, and then everyone just comes and goes after him. And really though, do you guys even know that that's the truth? I mean, you guys go and this girl gains 5 million followers for exposing someone and he loses 3 million because he made a mistake. It's like this lady just exposed her best friend and everyone's like, oh my god, you're the best person in the world. And then this guy just got exposed for something you don't even know if that's true or not, and he loses so many followers. He's only 19 years old, getting out of your teenager phases, you're still really getting to grow into an adult at 19. And why it's such a big deal, because people make mistakes. I know I'm way younger than him and I make mistakes all the time. If he was doing those things trying to force people to be a different sexuality, honestly, when I go out in public and I look at someone, I can't tell what sexuality they are. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, that person is bi, that person is gay. No, that's not how it works. When you go out, you can't just be like, oh, that person's straight, okay, I'm gonna go and hit on them. No, you don't know what sexuality a person is when you meet them. So him going out and hitting on people, how is that bad? I think it's a lot harder to find someone for him because, you know, like he's big in the industry and he has a lot of followers, so he never really knows if people are using him or just with him for his followers, really. And so what is he really supposed to do? And when he meets someone and thinks that they're cute, like, he can compliment them and he can flirt with them and he can talk to them. But what, even if he was doing that, that's a mistake that he made that he can really learn from after this, which I think that he is gonna learn from, because I know that I would definitely learn from it if I lost that many followers over it. But then again, like, you never really know the truth about it, and you guys kind of just jump to conclusions on it because one person made a video. And now all these people are coming out with videos like, James Charles hit on me, all of this stuff, and they make these like 40-minute videos talking about James Charles and how he hit on them when he literally sent them a message saying, OMFG, you're so hot. Like, if you think someone's hot, you can share it with them. Like, it's not a big deal, and it doesn't matter if you're a straight person and he's not and he's hitting on you. Like, it shouldn't matter. Anyone can hit on whoever they want. It's not a crime. Everyone like hits on a boy or girl at a time. Obviously, I don't hit on boys or anything because I'm in a relationship, but if I was to say that before I was in a relationship, I never told someone that they were cute or good looking, I would be the biggest liar ever, because when you think someone is good looking, you have a right to tell them that. Hating on him because he told a couple boys that they were good looking, and now these boys are making videos exposing him and all of this, and people are just saying, oh my gosh, he did something so wrong, all that stuff. But it's not even like there's proof that he was doing that. There's just proof that he was calling people good looking. His life, he can do what he wants, and everyone can have their opinions, but you know, he made a mistake, and I think that he should learn from it. I could literally make a mistake on spelling on a post, and everyone's like, oh my god, you need to go to school. This is horrible. What are you doing? And I'm just like, okay, it was a mistake. Like, it just really shows someone can make a mistake with writing and people go crazy on them and hate on them. And it's just like, how do you think other like people feel when you're hating on them for literally no reason? I wanted to say that, you know, because it's literally the biggest thing right now, and I thought that I would address how I really feel about that, because I don't like to get into drama, but that was something that I really just needed to say, because I feel like the same thing happens to me, that people judge me way too much without knowing the full story. It's just the same as like everyone judging me and calling me a slut, a hoe, telling me, oh, you dress so inappropriate, all of that. But it's like, honestly, I buy my clothes from places. I see other girls buying clothes from there too, the same exact outfits. Everyone wears crop tops. Asia, I see girls walking around wearing the same exact clothes as me, and it's like nothing is happening to them. They're not getting hate, but it's like I get hate because people just think that I'm this big slut and hoe. And it's like, I've actually been with my boyfriend for almost a year now. It's not like I'm constantly with all these boys. I literally have a boyfriend that I've been with for a year now. Why are people still calling me a slut and saying that I'm with all these boys? And I will admit, before I was dating Mikey, I was friends with a lot of boys, but that still doesn't make people a slut or a hoe. And that goes the same for people judging without knowing the full story, because people were like, oh, you're dating him now, oh my gosh, you date too many boys. And I'm just like, no, I just have friends that are guys, which is a normal thing to do because everyone has a friend that's a guy. And I actually stopped being friends with a lot of guys because I was just so tired of seeing the comments like, oh, you know, you're a hoe, you're a slut for hanging out with these guys, you have a new boyfriend. And it's just like, no, I don't have a new boyfriend. Like, I have the same boyfriend. I just hang out with a couple guys because they're friends. And even till this day, I'll still hang out with a couple boys, but I don't post about it. Most of the time when I do hang out with boys, it's my boyfriend's friends. You can't even comment or like people's pictures without people being like, oh my god, you like this person. I'm like, no, it's just that I'm a friendly person and these people I'm friends with. And it's like, come on, like, if you don't know the whole story, and then don't talk. Like, really just don't talk. I've been in social media for about 3 years now. and I've got the same hate comments every day since I've started. And it's all been stuff that doesn't even make sense, because I can understand if I was doing the things that you guys were saying and you guys knew me and you guys knew that I was doing it, but you guys don't even know me and you guys don't even see me doing it. You never see proof that I'm doing any of those things because I don't do any of those things. And I'll literally go to parties, not like parties like that, but just events and stuff, and like a couple of our friends' birthdays. I'll go there and I'll literally see girls wearing the most inappropriate things ever. And it's like, these girls are in social media too, but they're just super careful what they post. They will not post doing any bad stuff because they want to look like this goody two-shoes on the internet. But really though, they're not. And you guys say that I'm like that, but I'm not. I wear a lot of clothes that are like very showy, but that's like a whole nother level when people are literally wearing nothing. Like it's literally like a bra that they're wearing. Like they're wearing like a bralette and like the shortest shorts I've ever seen. Another thing about how I really feel, I mean, this doesn't really go like for you guys. This is kind of me just telling you guys about some things that go on in like LA and where I live with all the people that you guys fantasize over on social media. When you go to an event, there's the people that are like me who all stay to kind of like myself with like a couple friends. And then there's literally the groups of people that just think that they're all that and that they literally are like the most famous people on the planet. They just think that they're all that. And they treat everyone horribly. And these people are literally people that you guys fantasize over. And they are the rudest people I think I've ever met in my life. And I've met some really rude people. I used to have a friend, and then fame got to their head, and they didn't need me anymore. So they decided to never talk to me again and ignore all my texts and ignore me. And then, you know, just leave one day. And it's like, really like, that's how people act over followers and money. And it's like, of course I love you guys and stuff, but I do it because I want to do it and I want to make like fun and cute stuff for you guys. And it's like, these people do it literally because they want to say that they have this many followers, and it's just messed up. It just really like disgusts me how people act. These people think that they're such great people and they're really not. And I would never ever in my life say somebody's name that I'm talking about, because I would never want to expose someone or make them lose any followers or make them lose out on anything, because of course I still care about not even just one person, but all of these people that have done stuff to me in the past. I still care for them. I still have love for them. I still think they're, you know, they still have a piece of my heart, because of course, you know, everyone that I'm friends with has a piece of my heart, and all my supporters have a piece of my heart. But the way that they act should be exposed, because you guys, and I mean, you guys are probably younger, there's probably some older kids watching this, there's probably some younger girls, some younger boys watching this, and all these people just really just give them all the support, and it's like they don't appreciate it. They just want it because they want to show that they have all these numbers. And it's just sometimes I wish that I would like have the nerve to just say their name and be like, this person did this person did that. Like, they're super, super wrong for this, and you, but no, I couldn't do that. Like, all these people do that about everyone, but I couldn't do that because that's not the person I am, and I would never want to expose someone, even if they are doing something super bad. Like, it's not my business to go and tell people, even though, I mean, to be honest, it is kind of my business because it literally happened to me, but I just wouldn't go and do that because it's not the right thing to do. All these people on social media literally live in like this fantasy life that they think is like they're celebrities, and they think that they are literally like Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey and Beyonce. Like, they literally think that they're their level. And I'm just like, what you should be thinking about. These people really just think that they like rule the world because they have like 1 million followers, they have a couple thousand followers. And it's like, when you have a couple thousands of followers and 1 million followers, you shouldn't be bragging about your followers, you should be putting out stuff for your followers. And while you have your followers, you should be trying to put out the best messages that you can. Literally don't do that. They make videos of themselves doing fake relationships, fake pranks, like all of this stuff, and it's like they don't even try either. And I'm not gonna say that I don't do pranks and stuff, but I do it to entertain you guys, and I do it for a good reason, because pranks are fun to do for you guys, they're fun for you guys to watch, but these people do them in a way as literally, it's like a real prank. Like, it's not like for YouTube, it's like they're really pranking you guys, they're really saying they're really dating when they're not dating. I mean, I know someone that doesn't even like girls and is saying that he's dating a girl. And I'm like, I know for a fact you don't like girls because you used to be. And I'm not just saying this for one person, this is a lot of people that do this. And it's like, it's sad because I know the truth, and all of like these little girls and a lot of their fans think that they're the cutest couple and they go crazy over them, and it's all fake. And it's like, I would never fake a relationship with anyone because that's just not right to lie to your fans. Like, me and Mikey, we are 100% real. Like 100% real. And there's so many couples that aren't. And it's just not right at all. And I really just don't like it. Because it's not right to lie to your fans. A lot of people think that I have this like super, super amazing life. And I just get all these free clothes, I get to live in LA, I get to have followers, and it's like, it's not really like that great. I would say the greatest part about it is you guys. Like, I love you guys and I'm super thankful for you guys. But the things that come out of me doing social media, doing YouTube, doing kind of everything is really, really hard to deal with. Like, just how I was saying, like, I've lost friends over fame. I've literally had people stop talking to me because I have more numbers than them now. Like, say they were at like 2 million followers and I got to 3 million followers. They're like, I'm not talking to you anymore because you overpassed me. And it's like, really? And it's like you lose all of these friends because they're jealous and they can't stand seeing other people succeed. And it's just, it's not really fun because, I mean, like, of course I still have some friends, but a lot of them I have lost because I've gotten more likes on a photo than them. Like, it's really just pathetic the way some of these people act. Really, with like me doing this, I don't get to really live a normal life. I mean, I don't get to go to school. I have to do online school, which kind of isn't that fun really. I mean, it's just like school, but it's kind of like boring. Like, you sit at home on a laptop doing your school. It's like people get to go to school and they get to have fun doing their school with their friends. I don't get to do that. I don't get to go to like school dances. I don't get to go to prom. I don't get to go to like football games or cheer games. Like, I literally don't get to do sports anymore because last time when I still lived in Florida at this time, and I would go to my cheer games and I used to have to be asked to not cheer that day because the other team knew who I was and it was distracting the team. It was kind of just like, I kind of have to give up on a lot to do this, and all of these people just think that it's like super, super easy to be in social media and do all of this, but it's really not. I mean, like, it isn't fair really. Like, as a kid growing up, like, you're always super excited to go to prom, go to homecoming, all of that. And I don't really get to do that because I do online school. And also another thing really is that Of course, like, don't get me wrong, I love meeting you guys. Like, I love meeting you guys so much when I go out. But it can get super overwhelming sometimes when I'm just trying to shop and, like, there's, like, security that comes up to me and is like, do you want me to close the store down for you so you can just shop? Like, it's just kind of overwhelming, you know, because it's like, okay. I've literally been to the mall where I looked up and people were trying to spill stuff on me from a balcony. Like, there's a lot that goes on that I don't really talk about because there's no reason to talk about it. But it's just like, now that I'm talking about how I really feel, like, it's super, super hard doing this. But I do it because I love you guys and I want to do this for you guys. You guys don't really understand what I go through when I go out in public. And also another reason why I don't go to school is because when I did go to school, girls used to threaten to fight me. They used to, like, do all these horrible things, would say horrible things to me because I had a following on social media. I was at the beach one time, and you guys obviously know who Willie was. He had flew down, it was his first time here. And I was telling him some things about how, like, supporters will come up to me and haters will come up to me and say some things. And he didn't believe me. He's like, there's no way someone will come up and say that to you. And we were at the beach, and this girl came up to me and she's like, oh my God, I wanna fight that. And then she said a cuss word, and she was like, oh my God, she's literally plastic surgery. Like, she does not look like that. She literally has a butt job, all this, like, just saying the most nasty stuff. And Willie was like, I can't believe people actually do that in public. And I was like, yeah. And it would if you hung out with me for a day, it would blow your mind the things people come up to me and say. Like, people will literally come up to me and say the rudest things. And they'll record me while they're saying it too. Like, especially at, like, my meet and greets and stuff, like, people will, like, hug me, and it's like, okay, like, come on, like, you don't have to act like that. If you don't want to take a picture of me, just skip me. It's literally crazy. Comment below if you guys want me to do more videos like this, kind of talk to you guys about some things. Obviously, I'll still do, you know, like, my fun videos. But if you guys ever want me to do some videos like this and you guys really want to know something, comment below. I love you guys, obviously. I mean, I just told you guys all these stories, so you guys should know that I love you guys. Just for any haters out there, really take this and kind of think about that and really think about how other people feel when you say things, because it's really not right, and how people really feel, like how I really feel. That's why I made this video. Anyways, I do love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Sponsor for this video is Protein Rush by VPX. Protein Rush is my absolute favorite. I love Strawberry Blast and Cookies and Cream. They're my top two favorite. Guys, absolutely love them. They are so delicious and taste so good. They're my favorite protein drink, and they're Protein Rushes, and their Instagram is VPX Sports. So go and check them out right now on Instagram and get yourself some Protein Rush. Make sure to shake well. And a tip for you guys, when they're cold, they even taste better. Don't forget, VPX Sports also has many things like Bang Energy. So go check it all out.